We are here, and it's a pleasure to have you all wherever you're listening from. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, we want to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. We're here again, Melissa and myself. We've been talking to various of our business partners, people who are starting, people who have exceeded expectations within this platform, and we just want to share an awesome story with you. Well, before we go ahead, I just want to put this here on the stage for people who are watching. We have limitations in our lives, and people we have barriers that we put in front of ourselves, and the only limits, as this here says, the only limits that exist are the ones that are in your mind, right? So what are the limits that you have for yourself? And that's what we want to discuss today. We have an awesome guest who has taken his time. Oh my God, we are so blessed to talk to us today. And I want to bring to the stage, without much ado, he can introduce himself because I would not be able to do that justice to him. And I'll bring to the stage here, Erick.
Hey, good day, everybody. My name is Erick Kanamugire. Talk to you live from Montreal, Canada. I'm 38 years old, young man, father of two, married to my wife Emily. Original from Rwanda, East Africa. I'm a business owner as well. I'm a financial advisor by profession, and I'm a child of God, born again Christian. That's where I am.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You wrapped it all in just one really short sentence to get to know you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Many of you have listened to us and you think that they're just women here, but there are men here, powerful men who are doing this business. We're digital business owners, as you've seen most of our presentations here. And Melissa, do you have anything that you want to just reach out or you want to say to the audiences and ask Erick as well?
Erick, thank you for taking your time with us, with Balkisu. To the first timers who are watching us right now, my name is Melissa. I'm a parent of two. I'm originally from the Philippines, now living in Canada, and we have a restaurant, and I'm doing digital business entrepreneurship on the side as well. Like Balkisu said, just one sentence that Erick has been given us. There's so many questions already I wanted to ask right away, but we will make it a little bit tempting for you because yes, there's a lot of topic that we need to discuss about. Like, Erick, how did you learn about the business?
All right, very good question. I get in touch with this business because I was searching for something else I can do out of my job, because I'm not a believer of 9 to 5, going to school, finishing your bachelor's degree or master's degree and go to work for somebody or for any company, and then at the age of 65 and then retire and start to do what you like. So I'm the opposite one. I start doing what I like, and then we'll see how the life will be. So I start a business because I want, of course, I'm a father, and if you want to take care of other people, you have to take care of your own. If you don't do that, you are like an unbeliever. And I started a business, of course, with my wife, and then we decided, okay, we want to have something beside. So can we do something? So we were like searching everything out there. We started, doing business on Amazon, and we starting create YouTube channel, doing anything aside, anything, through internet. And then I come across the business, like, not because I was looking at the kind of business we're doing, the franchise one. No, I just come across an ad. I really appreciate my coaches. They are sharing a good message, a positive message. They are Christian, by the way, like me. I say, oh, these are cute. Oh, Christian and business. Now, oh my goodness, they are talking about the kingdom and the, ministry, helping people. I say, okay, let me see what these guys are talking about. And that's how I get trapped in the in the business. And then here I am, 4 years after. I'm very happy. I'm really happy, and really give thanks to the Lord. Because of the business. Yeah, that's how I come, just through an ad.
It is great. I always say, everything, we are here on earth for a purpose and for a reason.
Yeah.
Anything that happens in your life is not by chance. So there are people who are out there, they are seeing this, and you've been scrolling most of the time on other individuals' posts, and you're like, is this for me? Is this for me? I
Mm-hmm.
believe that, as we always say, as a Christian myself, faith without action is dead, right? You
Mm-hmm.
have to take that step. You can believe, yeah, this could happen, but you have to take the conscious or intentional step in order to make things also work with God on your side. It works.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
So what I would say, I know it's not all rosy in our
Mm.
business. So
Yeah.
what are the challenges yourself coming into this 4 years
So
that you've experienced?
yeah, the challenge was many. If entrepreneurship was easy, everyone will create his own company and then go out of 9 to 5. But that's maybe 10% or 5% they are entrepreneur, right? Because it's not easy. It's hard. If you're out there, you're watching us and say you want to make money just right away, 1 month, 2 months, go 2 months, just it's not like that. You have to learn. No, I've never seen a doctor, because he want to be a doctor 2 months after you become a doctor. And sometimes people they earn more money than doctors, right? And they have a flexible schedule, by the way. So the challenge was many. The first challenge was my mindset, because we have been trained to be employee, trained to work in someone's company, trained to build someone's worth, and being employed, not deployed. When you are deployed, you deployed yourself. You strengthen yourself. You can see more than just working for one person. And we are trying to be employed. So that was really a very hard step for me. I graduated a bachelor's degree as economics. It's hard for me to say, okay, I'm going to drop this career down. I'm going to leave the banking system. Oh, what? You have been to school just 2 years after to drop all your skills, and then you just, yeah, I'm going to be a business owner. That was something else. And that was mindset, the mindset of a bonus, the mindset of you can make it out of the system. For those who are Christian, of course, Jesus took everyone from the other side, but most of them, they were entrepreneur. Why? Because those people, they have flexibility. He went to see Peter in their own job. They didn't ask their boss to say, can we talk to this man? Can we lend our boat to this man so he can preach? No. They go, okay, we have been working for all night. Take this. Take the boat. Okay, try, do whatever you want. We're going home. Because they have that freedom, right? Of their own boss. So when you are their own boss, you can do things many people they cannot do. So leaving the employee system and become an entrepreneur, it's mindset problem. That was my limitation. The second one, the skills. You have to be humble and sit down and learn. Being coachable. That was hard, because you have to sit down and follow the system. Because if you see someone who is successful, there is, he already went through a lot, and the best way to succeed without hustling is to listen to that person. So being coachable was hard. Sit down and listen to someone else. And the third one is following this, the system as well. Learn, because we have training, we have everything, we have coach and mentors. You just have to follow them and not try to do your things by your own. That was another one. The third one was the barrier of language. I'm not an English speaker, by the way. I'm a French speaker. This French is my second language. I learn everything to school in French. I stay in France for 7 years before we came in Canada. So my background is French one. I'm a French one. I'm not a French one. I don't have a French passport, by the way, but I do use French daily basis. My wife don't even speak my dialect, so we only think, eat, sleep, cook in French. Okay. Everything we do in French. So meeting people online, or maybe 8% or 90%, or they are English speaker, my coaches, my mentors. So that was hard. That was, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this business? What is this hell I'm in? Am I going to do this? The training was in English. You know what? When you have a will, the way you will be, you will see the way. Okay, you have to have the will. When you have the will, the way we will see the way. By the way, I sat down and then start to learn. If I don't understand anything from the training, I ask a question, or I go to YouTube. Oh, doing this, creating, professional Facebook. I don't know, how do I put my WhatsApp? There is everything. You learn step by step. That was the barrier as well. Leadership barrier. Being an entrepreneur, first of all, is being a leader, because you don't have a boss who set the goals. You set your own goal, and you organize yourself to reach them, and that's hard. That's why people are trapped in the 9-to-5 system, because none of them they cannot be organized and then depend on themselves to get the result. Because at the end of the month, what I'm going to put on the table depends on me. How am I organize myself? Which action am I going to put on the way to get result I need? It's me. That's what we call deploying yourself, strengthen yourself, go out of your comfort zone. That's the issue as well. So yeah, that's most of them. They was challenge. I'm learning to be a leader. I'm learning every day. Reading book, training myself, how to manage my finance, how to use my company for my benefits. All many steps by the way. Okay, that's how I'm going to end here. Thank you. Good question.
Great, Melissa. You wanna add anything there?
There's a lot, actually. There's a tons of information that Erick has given us, because my second question is supposed to be what are the benefits, but somehow you tackled that already. But like, you have comparison, right? From YouTube to Amazon to this business, you have comparison. But were you skeptical at first? Because Amazon already have a name, YouTube already have a name. Our digital business doesn't say that much unless you attend the coaching call or watch the pre-coaching videos, right? Were you skeptical at first? Because I know you have seen this in ads, but how the relationship build that that this is the community that I belong to. Like, they're not. Yes.
The more the company is big, the more the system is rude. It's very hard to enter. The more the barrier are high, difficult you have. So, but there is 3 things you have to know before you be engaged in any business, before you trade with the shares of any company. There is 3 things you have to know, and that was my kicking. That's what I follow whenever I want to invest in any business. The first one is that company sustainable? Is that company something that have been there for a long time, have been tried by many people, have been tested by many people? Yes, I was not skeptical before I give the detail. I was not skeptical at all. I watched the coaching video. I watched the coaching video, and I was okay for that. And the people that I learned in a business with, we are spirit before we've been flesh. I connected with them in the spirit. Anyway, my coach is Coach Dev and Roxanne, by the way, if you don't know them. I just talked to them, just very little, on chatting on Facebook. I kept the spirit, and that was okay for me. I have peace in my heart. Whenever I want to be engaged in something, try to have peace. If you don't have peace, run away. I had that peace in me. And the second one, I search and learn about the business model. Our business model, by the way, you're not going to create a business. We have a franchise. We work with as a franchise. Any franchise you want to invest in, any McDonald's or other thing, you have to know, is that company have been there for a long time? Is that company have been creating wealth for many people. I get to learn that that's that company I was going to work, I was going to own, have been there for the last 50 years. 50, baby. So that means that company come across any crisis, many crises, by the way. 2008. Anyway, I'm very young. I'm 20 years old. Sorry for that. I don't know all the crises, right? So, but he have been through a lot. You know, many companies they didn't sustain, they didn't stay for 5 years. Have been there for 50 years, right? It's worldwidely, 25 countries, 45 offices in the world, over 1 million people who are using the same franchise, 1 billion of of selling in the every year. So 1 billion, I'm saying it's 1 million, 1 billion. That's a company's, and it's high. That's the first one. I know that company have been there for a long time. That company, sustainable, is very good. You know, he's very serious. They are not in army on drug on all the stuff. They take my line of integrity. Integrity is my first value, right? So they have been there for 50 years, by the way. The second one, what is the compensation plan? How am I going to be paid? Am I going to make money? That's the second one. I knew that they are very, very generous. Very good company. You own the franchise, baby. If you are in McDonald's, I'm sorry for McDonald's. I'm sorry for that, McDonald's. But maybe it will take you 10 years to get your investment back. And you always pay by month the money for advertisement, for training, for all the stuff about McDonald's. And you pay the supplier. So it took you a long time to get your money back, to get your 1.5 million back. Is the same for PFK, for all the most of the franchise. I knew that I would make money, and I will not invest a lot of money. I will not take a big risk. I see people that say, I'm going to invest. I like real estate, by the way. I'm going to invest in real estate. Real estate will take you 500,000 risk. And this one, maybe you're not even investing 10K. Praise Jesus. And you make more money than anyone. Not a big risk, but good income. Anyway, I'm an economist, by the way. I know what I'm talking about. If you make it, this will be the best company. I work, I work in finance, by the way. So the third one is the third one is, how am I going to get customer in? You can have any good business model, any good integrated business, good compensation plan, but if you can't get customer in, you die with your own franchise. All right? We have a good system. We have training, mentors, teachers, every week mastermind to train you to stretch your mind, being an entrepreneur and a leader you have to be. So you don't even run out of to get customer in, to get people in, to get people buy your system or your product or whatever. We have already a system that have been there. People will teach you, have the training, step-by-step training, and you have a mentor who work with you through those steps, and you have a coach more than that. So you have a big team, by the way, worldwide team that will help you to emerge and to use that platform for you, right? There is no way you can lose because you have people work with you step by step, by the way. Anyway, and people from all over the world. It's not about skin. It's not about where you come from. Anyway, if you are from Nigeria, we have office in Nigeria, by the way. Get to know the business. And wherever you are, I have people from in Congo, in Europe, in Canada, in USA. I haven't been in Congo or in Scotland or anywhere, but I have people there, right? So we have all the system to teach you how to make it in few time. You don't have to wait for 10 years to get your money back. Sometimes this can be very quickly, but I just want to warn on you is dedication, discipline and organization and being coachable. That's will bring result in your business. I hope this is fine. If you're skeptical, jump in right now. Go to website of Barikiso and Melissa. Get to know more.
I know I can listen to you all day. There's just so much impact with what the benefits are, But because of time, I know we don't have all day long to do this. But definitely, I would just want to say this one thing. You spoke about skepticism. What would you say, last word for individuals who are listening there? They've heard all of this. What would you say about people who are still skeptical?
You have to believe that God put that dream in you because you are able to make it. God never disappoints, but you have to have faith. The Bible says in Hebrew 11, faith is the substance of the things we cannot see. So if you want to see before you act, now you are not a man or woman of faith, and you can't see the glory. The glory comes when you believe that your creator is able to make it. Let me give you an example. If you go to buy a Mercedes, you will never thought that whenever you start the engine, this car will not work. No, because the car has been packed and built to be driven, to work on the road. And God have been created and packed you and given you everything to walk through your dream, to live your dream. You can't doubt about Mercedes, the quality. You can't doubt about that car. When you have a car, gonna drive this car. Oh, it's swing so beautiful. That's the same thing. The dream. God created you and He packed you and gave you everything: the engine, the power. You have everything to make it, but you have to believe it. You have to kick the engine. You have to kick the key and then start driving on the road of your destiny. That's what don't be skeptical. Give it a chance. Give God a chance to make who He wants you to be.
I'm lost for words, Melissa.
You're welcome.
Yeah, give yourself a chance. Like, trust the universe, that the universe is giving you gifts. I heard this from one podcast. They said there's 5 doors. 3 doors was new to you. 2 doors was like a regular door to you. You don't have courage to open the 3 doors because you are so scared of what's inside. But if you believe that is God, you don't need the courage to open the door. You just have to have that faith.
Yeah.
Don't go to the regular doors that you are opening, because it's the same thing inside that you are going to see. Open new doors for you and have that faith. Not even courage, but have that faith that God is with you. That's for me today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll just leave this to my audience, and thank you so much again, Erick, for your time. But I'll just leave this. We like to leave a quote with our audiences at the end of the day before we leave, so that they can keep this in mind, that you are confined only by the walls you build yourself, right? So do not limit yourself. You are more than capable, just as Erick mentioned here. You are bigger and you're better. You are all the tools that God has given you to make a better life for yourself. Don't be someone who has a talent and they're sitting on it. You want to impact the lives of people. You want to impact the lives of your family. You can only do that when you take action. So register on our website so that you can learn more, your name and a valid email address, so that we can communicate with you. Until next Saturday, until we'll see you again. Thank you again, Erick, for your time.
Thank you, Erick.
God bless you. Bye. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.